had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I fly when I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll, and on the hill today, Valente Beozo. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
1-2 now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down, that's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Here's Jesse Winker.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. How about that double play?
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. To not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. Say goodbye to that one. A solo shot. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Fastball for a strike. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in Miami, and today's starter, David Peterson.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Otto Lopez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in on the warning track. Griffin Kona, the next up for the Marlins.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, and he's in ahead of the throw with a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Just off the inside edge. Kona. Liner, base. The throw in. He'll score and then tie. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out.
He's got it, and there's two away.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Second inning set to go. Here's Pete Alonso. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. The wind of the pitch.
3-2. Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out in second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. Out of here. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. One down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a 1-1. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one of this three-game set. High in the air, out to right. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Soft contact in the air. Fair ball.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Two outs. And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Davison de los Santos. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out to short. Lindor. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins.
Ramirez.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good late sink on that fastball. So good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Goes down looking.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
And at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. 2 down, nobody on. And he chases a high fastball there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other
Now
way on a
batting,
line.
the
You know,
second
hitters,
baseman.
they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hit on the ground to short. That ends the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's going to be Jesse Winker. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Check on the runner. Lindor back in there. Lindor on the move. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hill hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Juan Soto. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Beozo throws over. Lindor back in there. They'll cruise through the early stages He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Laser could be trouble. Lindor around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now, Mark Vientos. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swinging a foul straight back. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Way outside, and a full count now. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hill should have this one. 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Two now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. And a swing and a miss. Now one away. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit.
Shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
There's a swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
Now batting, the designated
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
Norby.
First offering, runner goes. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The 2-1. In the dirt. Man at second. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Countful.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Edwards around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He scores. It's 3-2.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Late with the swing there.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing at a ground ball. Dive, and he's got it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Dave Myers. Here's a 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball.
Norby over at second. Hill at first. 1 gone. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Roll to short, could be 2. Flips it behind his back.
Yes,
1 at second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And here's the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. 3-1.
Who hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here is Agustin Ramirez. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering misses down and away.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now. To the right side, McNeil throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Miami, here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground to short, Edwards. Tosses across to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hard ground ball, base knock.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now, Jeff McNeil swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Jose Siri.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is in for a strike. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. And they'll do it again. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Griffin Canning.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And here is Graham Pauley.
The third baseman, Graham Pauley.
That one missed. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the catch for the out. Otto
The batter, number
Lopez,
6.
the next up for the
Second
Marlins.
baseman, Otto.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nimmo snags it, 2 down. Griffin Kona now at the plate.
Number 18, Griffin Kona.
Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs, base is empty.
Two to count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. George Soriano.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Next pitch way upstairs. And there's a ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Myers makes the grab, 1 away. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Next offering misses. Now 2-2. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one way inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air to left, down the line. And makes the grab. 2 down. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Mark Vientos.
That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. And that is that. Back here in Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Xavier Edwards.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
The batter, Connor Norton.
Getting ready to hit.
Connor Norton.
Can he catch the runner? Edwards dives back in safely. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. A soaring shot to center. His first homer of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. That's inside. Ball 3.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Dane Myers.
The left fielder.
Still only one out here in the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos.
De Los Santos.
Next one is off the plate. And a count 2-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Falling behind 2-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a heater. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Francisco Alvarez.
Right through there for a strike. The Fish up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's outside, and the count now even up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
The left fielder, number 9. Brandon
1 out. Runner
Nimmo.
at second. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Alvarez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Mets even it up. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Rolled slowly to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Declan Cronin.
Number 51. Declan Cronin.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Headed down the line. Conine on the move. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the third out. Bottom of the 6th inning, digging in, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Now the third baseman, Graham Pauley.
Third baseman, Graham Pauley.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 to count.
On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball inside. And the count's full. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. That to right, Soto. And it's caught for the out. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. Pauley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Little chopper rolls foul. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground as he checked his swing. Throws to first, and Winker is set down. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
The 1-1. And the slider just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Go ahead run on base. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next one is off the plate. 2-2. And that just misses.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Grounds one to short. Sends it across to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby.
Designated hitter.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off the throw. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Derek Hill. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Third out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 37, Anthony Bender.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Tied at 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Strike on the outside. And the count 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Popped up first base side. De Los Santos gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Daniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers.
The left fielder, Dane Myers.
That's to third, Vientos. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jonah Bride looking to start something with one gone. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with the left-handed bat.
Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering upstairs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So remaining in the game defensively, Jonah Bride. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Also into the ball game, Nick Fortes. He takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 4,
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. And misses inside. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. So digging in, Jose Siri. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Third home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 5-4. So up next, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Myers going back, and that one is off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesse.
1 out, runner at second. So up next for New York, Jesse Winker. That's towards center. Hill has this one sized up. And there's 2 away. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lindor zipping around third. The tag, and he's in there. And they take a 2-run lead.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. I don't know how he's able to shoot that.
Ronnie Enriquez gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. Good extension on that swing.
Now
Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. On the ground, and that's just foul. The 1-2. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. Next offering is fouled back. And that one in the air, center field. Siri makes the grab, one down. Otto Lopez will hit next.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
And now 2-1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. That's to third, boots it, still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery, wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting.
Marlins down to their final out. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conant. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take game 1 of the series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.